Welcome to part 2. What are the due diligence buyers or the buyers really looking at? We'll talk about what actually happens during the diligence. The buyers, they don't just look at your overall retention number, they go way deeper, and if you're not ready, you're going to get discounted. The first thing that the buyers do, they do a cohort analysis. They want to see your 2022 customers renewing in 2023, your 23 customers renewing in 24, and so on and so forth. They are hunting for trends. If your overall retention is 85%, but your recent cohorts are at 80%, well, you might be in trouble. That is their performance going down. And buyers will hammer you on this. And guess what? I did see this happen. Our company had 87% overall retention. It looked really good. But from the last 18 months, when they were digging deeper into the analysis, they saw that the renewal rate was only 77%. The buyer dropped the valuation by 2 multiples just because of that. The second thing is that they do is a segment analysis. If the enterprise customers are at 95% retention, SMBs at 40%, the buyer will value that enterprise revenue at full price, whereas with the SMB revenue, they might pay 30 cents on the dollar or they might exclude it completely. You think you're selling one business? The buyer, they see 2 different businesses with totally different values. The third thing that they're doing is they're doing stress testing. They're asking, what if retention drops 5 points? They model the worst case scenario. If your valuation requires 90% retention and they think it could hit 85%, they're pricing it at that risk. So what impresses these guys? Clean data going back years, by cohort, by segment, by product, auditable and accurate. They want to see you have formal processes in place. Renewals just don't happen. You manage them with clear ownership and tracking. They're looking at whether you have instituted predictive systems. You know which customers are at risk 90 days out, and they're doing something about it. And when the buyers start seeing this, they will go ahead and pay those premium multiples. When they don't, they discount hard. So listen to the math. 50 million ARR, 80% retention valued at 6 times equals $300 million. 90% at 10 times is 500. You see what's going on? That 10 percentage points of retention can equal $200 million of spread. And that can be real. So what are the 2 key takeaways from here? 1, the buyers, they analyze by cohort and segment. They don't blend averages to hide problems. That's not what they do. 2, clean data and formal processes earn premium multiples. Buyers pay more when they trust your retention is sustainable. So we'll talk a little bit more about leaky buckets in the next episode. Most companies are not losing renewals because customers do not like the product. They're losing renewals because nobody's managing them. So I'll go ahead and show you how to fix that piece. See you then. Take care. Bye-bye.